Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making zucchini tacos using the taco seasoning ground turkey, the Genio ground turkey. Now it is lean turkey, so I do cook it with a little bit of olive oil, and I do add some butter to it once I start sauteing the onions in there with the meat to get the flavor going. Sorry, my bird's trying to eat my ear. I love this bird. Anyway, so get this going here. I'm gonna turn the skillet on. The meat was frozen, so I just kind of thaw it out and brown it in the skillet at the same time. It's a lazy method my mom taught me. Sorry. Anyway, and we're also gonna make Spanish rice, Spanish rice cauliflower to go with this. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so we're gonna get this going, and I will be back in just a minute. Okay, so we're just browning up our turkey here in the skillet, and I'm going to take my 2 zucchinis and I'm going to scrub them and wash them in the sink real quick. Okay, I've washed my zucchini here, and I'm going to move some stuff. You have to excuse our mess right now. We are decluttering because we're getting ready to sell the house. So it's kind of a mess right now. Okay, so we are going to slice off the top here. All right, and then we're going to slice this lengthwise. Ow, Poppy, stop. It's got a sharp beak. Okay, now I used to blanch these. You can take them and put them in boiling water for a couple minutes. And if you don't want to get an extra pot out and go through the hassle of boiling water, I've discovered a new way to do it, and it's very easy. So you take a big gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and once you cut these lengthwise, you put them in there, and you don't close, you don't seal it all the way. You leave like a ½ inch or an inch in the seal of the bag, and then you microwave it for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then once you do that, then it's easy to be able to core out the zucchini. So just a little bit of a trick that I taught myself. All right, and our turkey is thawing out nicely right here. And guess what? So today I had noticed, like, you know, you see yourself every day, so you don't see yourself losing the weight, you know. And I did take before pictures, you know, when I started doing the keto. Well, today I was standing in the bathroom and I noticed, like, I was sitting there and I was looking and I'm like, my neck is getting smaller, because I was thinking, you know, my neck wasn't getting smaller. But then, see, I used to just be able to go like this, just barely, you know, put my chin down, and like my double chin would, like, I mean, just, it would be huge. So today I'm standing in the bathroom and I had to go way back like this, and I'm like, okay, so this really is happening. My neck is getting smaller. So kudos to keto. Just wanted to throw that in there. I'm pretty happy about that. Huh? We're happy, huh, baby? We're happy. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I like lots of onion. But I'm only going to put half of this chopped onion in here because I'm going to put the other half in the Spanish rice. So that in here, and then I'm going to go grab some butter. I'll put some butter in here. And I do need to add some salt, because even though this is taco seasoned ground beef, there's no There's no flavor, really. And if any of you are interested, I picked this up at Walmart for $3.98. It's 12.5 ounces, and it's already ground the pink Himalayan salt, so I love it. And then, of course, I add, black ground pepper to it. All right. We're cooking now. Okay. Thank you. Am I getting kisses? Okay, so while this is just about brown here, I'm going to go ahead and get the zucchini into the microwave and going to start softening those up. Now, if you prefer not to, then, you don't have to, but I just find it easier once you soften the zucchini, it's easier to core it. So, but if you don't core it, then you don't have taco boats, right? Okay. This meat is looking so good. Okay, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I got the meat all done, and I took it out of the pan. I put it in a bowl with a lid on it because we're going to start the Spanish rice. I have the rice cauliflower steaming in the microwave right now. So you just take the Green Giant rice cauliflower bags, and you just put them in the microwave, and you steam them for 5 minutes. And I also wanted to add a note too for the zucchini. If you're going to do it in the microwave, like I told you about, it's not necessary to put water in the bag with it to steam it, because zucchini is a water vegetable and makes its own steam. So you don't have to do that. You just put them in the bag, seal it till it's like an inch, and then you just put them in there 2 to 3 minutes, depending on your preference and how soft you want the zucchini. So, ouch. My bird's eating a noodle. He likes noodles. The raw ones. Alright, so we're going to put some more olive oil in the skillet here. And if any of you have subscribed to my channel, I have made the Spanish rice cauliflower before, but I just made it like I normally do, but then I added some diced chicken breast to it, so it was just a one-dish meal for me and my husband to eat. It's really good that way too. It's digging his claw into my shoulder. Okay, so I'm going to grate the cheese here and just wait for the cauliflower to get done, and we'll be back. Okay, so once you steam the zucchini, you gotta let them cool because they're very hot to the touch. So they've cooled off, and so now I'm just gonna take a spoon . I need something to put here. All right. And then you just take it like this. You take the spoon, and you just dig down the middle of the zook. This is a stringy one. I've never had one like this before. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing here. Now, some people will save the inside and they'll kind of cut it up a little bit and they'll put it inside their meat mixture. I for one, don't do that. I just throw it out. So anyway, you want it to look like this. You want to just dig a cavity in the zucchini right here. That way your meat will just fit right inside of it. Okay. So, all right, while I've got those, I'm going to go ahead and get this skillet on here so we can get the rice started. Well, our cauliflower started. And I'm going to grab my meat mixture, which I left over here. Okay. I'm actually going to move us down here so you guys can see. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? There's nothing to grab onto over there. Come here. I know you're going to try and fly off. Come on. Go back on your cage. Okay, sorry about that. Alrighty. So we're just gonna spoon some of the mixture here into the zucchini. This is about a tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. So about 3 tablespoons. These two, probably a little bit more than 3 tablespoons because of the size of the zucchini. Okay, so now that's all done. Okay, we've got those ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and throw our, now I have this skillet preheated and I've got about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. And I'm just gonna toss in the cauliflower rice here. We're gonna throw in the remainder of the onion we had with the meat. And I'm putting it, or I'm cooking this in the same skillet that I cooked the turkey meat in. It's already turning that orange color, so it's getting the seasonings from the taco meat as well. You can see it, yeah. I'm just gonna kind of saute these together, get the onion cooked up. It smells so good. Okay. So this is dried cilantro. I don't know if you can get it where you're from. I actually found these at Kmart, and I noticed that my local supermarket, Albertsons, has these as well. And I mainly buy it because I use cilantro a lot in dishes. I do use fresh cilantro, but it tends to go bad so quick because I don't use the whole thing. But I put fresh cilantro in when I make pico de gallo, and some Mexican dishes, guacamole. I love fresh cilantro and guacamole. I love Mexican food, so that's mostly what I cook. So I'm gonna throw some garlic in here too. teaspoon and a half right there. Oh, and I don't know if you guys, for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel that are watching this on our Facebook page, Keto Adaptation, I don't measure, I eyeball most of the time. I admit I have started measuring a lot more lately since I've started the keto diet, because, you know, the Carb Manager app that I have, you know, you really want to track everything, so I do measure more now than I did before, especially when it comes to serving size. But when it comes to garlic and seasonings, I just kind of throw it in there. Oh, it smells freaking awesome. Okay, and I've got some diced green chilies here. And I've got some diced tomatoes. Let's see. So the total, the net carbs per serving is 5 grams. And the serving size is a half a cup. There's 3.5 servings per can. I won't put the whole can in here simply because that'd be too much tomato and ugh. So we'll probably do a half a cup, which will make it 5 grams of net carbs total in this, or 5 grams, I can't talk. 5 grams of net carbs total going into the rice, but the Spanish, or the rice cauliflower itself is 4 grams of carbs per serving, which is 1 cup, and there's 4 servings per bag. So, yeah, I save all this stuff because later on I'm going to put all this in my Carb Manager and track everything to see where I'm at. Okay. It's just about time to add some butter to this, and we're going to open up the cans here, add those, and I will be back. I also forgot to add that when I put in the Spanish rice is this Tajin seasoning. I put it in all my Mexican dishes, and it just adds a tremendous amount of flavor. And now I know I first discovered this in the produce section because a lot of people put it on melons and pineapple and things like that. I personally have never tried it that way. I just found it one day because I don't buy packaged seasonings, I make my own. So, and this stuff here is like the most natural you can get. So, throw some of that in there, and then some more pink Himalayan sea salt. And black pepper. Our Spanish rice is done. This is what it's going to look like once we put the tomatoes and the green chilies in there, and the onion's going to be nice and soft. Okay, so that's done. We're going to let that sit there. I'm going to turn the skillet off. Now I've covered the zucchini tacos with cheese, and I've got my oven set to 350, and we're just going to put them in long enough to melt the cheese on top. Okay. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, so I have the finished product here. I'm just adding some sour cream to the top of my tacos. Stir it up a little bit. Now I am measuring this because it goes by serving size, and it's a tablespoon. That's really about all you need. For these. Gotta have the hot sauce. There's no sugar in this. 0 carbs. Alright, and I went ahead and put everything, I entered it into the carb manager as just new recipes. This whole meal right here, the finished product, is only 541 calories and 11 grams of net carbs. As long as you put everything in correctly and you go by serving size, this is what you get. And it's only 41 grams of fat, 38 grams of protein. And if this doesn't fill you up, I don't know what does. But anyway, I'm about to get my grub on. This is just freaking too delicious for words. And this is one of the meals I make a lot of, because, you know, like I said, I love Mexican food, and so does my husband. We love tacos. So another way you can do it too is, another low carb way you can do it is, you know, do your taco meat if you don't like zucchini, and you can wrap it up in a romaine lettuce leaf. That's always good. We've done it that way as well. You can do the cheese cups. If you don't know what those are, which I'm sure most of you on this keto page have seen the recipe for the taco cups, where you melt the cheese in the oven, and then when it's almost cooled off, you lay them over the bottom of a muffin tin and it shapes the cups for you. Or you can make taco shells out of it. Whatever your preference is, really. So anyway, yeah, this is one of the most delicious meals that I've ever made. My husband loves it. And he is diabetic, and so it's before it was a constant struggle to, you know, find the right foods and find ones that he'll eat, because he's very picky, especially when it comes to vegetables. I never could get him to eat cauliflower or broccoli, which I love. I mean, I haven't really met a vegetable that I don't like, so except for the ones that I haven't tried. But I did start making the rice cauliflower, and, you know, adding chicken to it and things like that. And as long as it's seasoned well and it's more of a disguised flavor, he'll eat it. He likes it okay. So at least, you know, that's one way I can get him to eat low carb, and we don't have to worry about the starches from rices and things like that. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, if you want me to post this recipe, I can do that. But anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'm about to eat because I'm starving. So anyway, go ahead and like and subscribe to this video, and go ahead and leave me some comments down below, and I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.